Hello, beautiful souls. Not a full 2 days ago, I been called to watch the movie called The Day After Tomorrow. Was published in the year 2004. It's a sci-fi action movie. And that is absolutely about the topics of global warming, and I when I want to ease the stress about this topic, I usually say instead that global warning. It's not that funny, but it sounds funny for just a split second. And I'm called to talk about this global warming and sun flares and Mother Earth and the human body. And all of this interconnectedness and the connection between all of them, correlation between all of them, and why we are experiencing it, because Father Sky and Mother Earth would like to talk to us. This is literally what they told me and instructed me to talk about. So maybe it's not going to be too, I was called to take notes during the movie as I was watching and writing down all of the things that I thought that was significance to. There were significance to, and to write down everything that I felt like was coming to me additionally. Symbolism, signs, anything like that. Okay, so it's gonna be really at the same time it's going to be really raw and all over the place, and it's going to join with my channeling as I'm going through these notes, okay, additionally. So hopefully is going to be some system in there. So I'm just literally reading it, and when I get some channeled messages, I additionally insert there, okay? So when in the movie, in the movie they were talking about the first minutes of the movie. There is a rapture, I think that's what you call it, rapture, happening, that was literally slicing the scientific observation station where they were in the ice. I think they were in the north. I don't even know. They were almost died. They almost died, and they had this experience of this rapture in the ice that was leaving a huge gap, and that was something scary to start with in the movie. And after that, monitors showing that it's a 13 Celsius drop in the temperature of the ocean. They observed with these machinery, with their tools and gadgets and whatnot. So, and they also concluded that two boys, I don't know how you should actually say it, pronounce it, are malfunctioning at George's Bank and of Greenland. And at the end, it was ending up to be 3 places and three locations where this malfunctioning was happening. Yeah, the rupture in the ice. Yeah. So afterwards in the movie, as we are watching it along the storyline, giant ice literally falling from the sky in Tokyo in Japan. Huge, horrific scenery, everything it's a dread. It's catastrophe happening. And after that, you can see high-level plane turbulence due to rain clouds. That was a scene about that, and they survived, but that was some tricky hell that they had to go through. And then another sign, multiply flock of birds are flying through the sky. Animals in the zoo are feeling things too and go a little bit crazy, acting out. Wolves are howling and acting aggressively, finally leaving their cages. I don't exactly know what type of cage was there, but they left their cages for definitely. And then later on in the movie, there is a constant heavy rainstorm and storms happening in the USA. And right at that moment, when I was watching these things coming at play, I also heard in my head about the 3 days of darkness. And the 3 days of darkness in the spiritual community, there are few members of the collective who specifically are talking about this 3 days of darkness, and it's basically is talking about the very peak of the experience of the polarity shift. When, for example, when we look at an hourglass and the sand is pouring through that little tiny space between the upper and lower widened glass-like parts of the hourglass, we see that when from the upper glass part, all of the sand is ready to it's really close to the ending of the sand pouring through that little tiny part of the hourglass, to end up completely on the lower glass part.